getting revealing, everyone. Hi, everybody.
Hey.
We just went through the painstaking process of trying to get a video shot at night lit from indoors. I have
got everything turned on.
Two,
got the makeup mirror.
Three, even a little lighting from our laptop computer down here. So we're doing the boyfriend/husband tag for Tyler. It's the husband tag.
Yes.
Same questions, just he's a husband. You should know. I guess.
More status.
Oh, more status.
30 questions.
It's going to be long, so we'll have to try to get through this. I guess the way this goes is I will ask the questions and Tyler will try to answer them. So, all right, first question is, where did we meet?
Where did we meet? I remember the first time I saw you.
When was that?
It was in the weight room once. You were lifting with the cheerleaders, and I was just in there working out for football.
I think I remember that too. Yeah. And see, the situation was Tyler had moved to our it wasn't the exact same high school, but we were together for football. So it was like, you always knew who the new kids were. You didn't have to necessarily.
New kids.
Tyler had a big family. So anyway, you just kind of knew. I was cheering with one of his sisters, and so it was just kind of like I knew of Tyler, and he was like the tallest guy. Number 2, what was our first date?
We went to a movie. It was Saving Silverman, I remember. And I believe after that we went to a nice fancy restaurant, which I believe was Wendy's.
Oh my gosh. That was nice. Where was our first kiss and how was it?
How was it? It was...
I remember
it was I was dropping you off.
You were dropping me off back home.
What were we doing?
We were in your Explorer. Yeah. We had been at a game. We had been at a basketball tournament or something. Not when you were playing it.
No,
we
went and watched my friend who was in the 3-point shooting competition.
Oh, yeah.
And then we watched a little bit of the game and came
And
back.
I remember this kiss very well because I believe I initiated it.
You did.
It was one of those, like, we were sitting there, okay, goodbye, and then all of a sudden I just kind of...
I was very shy.
I went for it. Aww. People have asked if you're shy or if you're... I don't
know if I'm shy.
Tyler, really, once you get to know him, he's not, I think basically Tyler kind of bucks the stereotype of some big guy that's going to come in and be all
never
like...
in your face.
Yeah, he's a little more, a little more reserved. But anyway, I went in for the kiss and it was all history from then on.
I was cool with it.
Tyler went with it,
I didn't pull
whatever.
Away or anything.
Did you know that I was the one?
When? What are we talking?
Just did you know?
At any point in the relationship?
Yeah.
No, I decided to marry you and I still have no idea if I can boil it down to a specific moment. Fairly early on, though.
First impression. Your first impression of me.
First impression, so I guess we gotta go back to when I first saw you.
We're going back a lot of years here. Keep in mind, Tyler and I are...
This was like 2000.
We are now
1999.
We are now 26 years old, and we had been dating since our junior year of high school.
This is like back in the 90s.
Anyway, first impression.
First impression. So since we were in the weight room, you were quite strong.
I was strong.
You were physically strong.
I am stronger than people think I am.
Yes, you were very beautiful.
Oh, beautiful?
Beautiful.
Aw, that's sweet. When did you meet the family?
When did I meet your family?
Before every question, you ask yourself the question again out loud.
What's that show?
Is that a solid?
Where that kid whispers to himself?
It's the middle.
When did I first meet your family?
I know when you... for the dance, for the first dance you took me to.
We came in and met him, and then...
Tyler was so quiet.
that was just kind of... That was pretty brief stuff.
If you get the impression that Tyler's like not a super talkative guy now, you should have met Tyler. You should have met Tyler back in like when I first met him. Because there was a period of time where Tyler was brought out of his shell, and that was the start of that time, I think. But yeah, he had picked me up for the Sweetheart dance. It was the first dance we went to, and that was kind of when he came in and got me. And my sister was there, and I think my mom and dad were there. Do we have a tradition?
Do we have a tradition? I did it again. Tradition.
You can, in case you can tell, we did not discuss these questions beforehand.
Prepare at all.
I think we have like just regular things that we do, but not necessarily something we would call a tradition. Like, you know, on Friday nights we always go out to eat or something like that. What was our first road trip?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but would that be the Alabama basketball game?
I think it might have been. Tyler got me tickets to a basketball game. It was Kentucky versus Alabama in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and the reason why was because I was a big fan of their cheerleading squads at both those schools. So I was a real follower of college cheerleading competitions. I cheered and everything, and so it was a real thrill to get to see a big SEC basketball game like that. It would be really cool to see a football game too, awesome, down there, but that was a lot of fun. Who said I love you first, and where were we?
I think I did, but it was in a card. It was an e-card.
I think the card had like sheep on it or something. Because it was I love, and then it was you, like EWE. That's what it was.
That's right.
So technically he didn't say I love you, it was I love you.
Symbols and odd words. No.
That's alright.
The idea was the same.
I said I love you.
I think she got the point.
I think I said I love you too after that. Next one is, what do we argue about the most? Number 10. We don't get in a lot of big...
No.
all out fights. I feel like I'm answering all these. This is supposed to be you answering all these. I think sometimes what we will tend to argue about the most, probably since I've been on this morning show shift where we kind of like cross paths just real infrequently during the week. Like Tyler will come home at like 6 o'clock at night and I'm going to bed by 7. And so sometimes I think maybe the things we might bicker about a little bit, it doesn't really turn into a big fight or anything, but sometimes just little miscommunications, like something right. I would forget to tell you, or something, like I'd be frustrated because, you know, right. and then it all comes back to like, dang it, why do we have to be on these different shifts, you know?
It's tough to communicate when the majority of the time we're speaking is when one of the person just woke up or
exactly, and it's like
going to bed or
and it's hard because it's like you have that hour to spend, and it's like, do I want to just chill out and hang out, or do I have to be talking about all like my little mental to-do list things I needed to tell Tyler? So I mean, sometimes like that can just be frustrating, but there's really nothing we can do about it. So I think we've done pretty good at just dealing with it. Who wears the pants in this relationship? I think that's kind of an old school phrase?
I wear pants much more than you wear pants, really.
You probably do wear pants much more frequently than I.
If I'm not wearing pants, it's just shorts.
I kind of feel like, I don't know, our whole relationship has really been like a friendship, partnership sort of thing all along, and I don't know. I don't feel like one person...
Nobody's telling the other one what to do, or nobody is dominant in one fashion, really.
Yeah. If I'm sitting in front of the TV, what am I watching? That's me saying that. So you're answering, what am I watching?
Well, there's any number of things. It could be
what about most likely?
Some kind of ABC reality show based on a bachelorette, dancing, singing.
I love reality TV and I love the
something with
shows.
a Kardashian in it, perhaps.
Oh my gosh, you're lucky you weren't around this morning, because I was...
Someone from New Jersey, some show like
Jersey Shore.
Jersey Shore, Jersey Licious.
He acts like he's not familiar with Jersey Shore. He likes it every bit as much as I do.
And you watch that other show. And the Real Housewives. Various cities.
He's named like all of them pretty much. But right now, kicking into high gear would be Glee. We both love Glee. Tyler loves Glee like I do, and I tell you, I've talked to a lot of guys. I work on a shift with all guys, and Glee is not an unpopular show with guys, so.
I don't think it's that much of a girl thing.
But don't you think that people kind of get a little maybe turned off just thinking like, oh, it's a singy dancy kind of show, but it's really funny.
Hilarious.
It is so good. What dressing do I get on my salad?
Well, I would say light ranch would be number one. If they don't have that regular ranch.
Yeah, but if I'm at home, I usually use the Italian stuff.
Newman's.
I just go crazy
olive oil and vinegar.
When we eat out, I just let loose and I just get ranch. What's the one food I don't like? There's probably more than one food I don't like. Oh yeah. Oh wow, that was quick and very accurate. Yes, I don't like seeing blood run from my meat.
I do. I'm a big fan of the blood. Not the blood, but the rare meat.
I mean, and honestly, if I took a bite of it, maybe it would taste just fine. But I'm a very visual person as well, so like I don't want to. If I see something that I don't like, it's going to turn me off from wanting to eat. We go out to eat. What do I get to drink?
Well, that depends. It would be either Diet Cola if she's tired, or if it's getting to be at night, or if it's a weekend, or water if she doesn't need any caffeine. Right.
You get pretty much same thing I do.
Straight up.
What size shoe do I wear?
9 or 8.
Yeah. It depends on if it's a sandal or a dressy shoe or a sneaker, because I feel
you always have to try them on.
Yes, and the dressy shoes, like an 8.5 probably is the best measure of that. See, I'm short, I'm 5 feet tall, but I have big feet. Next question. And Tyler, interestingly enough, for his height, he's 6'6", and
12.
He has somewhat small feet.
Very small.
It's very interesting. If I was collecting anything, what would it be? Goodness. I wonder what
other than makeup.
Well, it's makeup, obviously. Yeah. I mean, it's makeup.
Does this thing go out to anybody that's not into the makeup videos?
No, anybody on YouTube can see this. This is all. I mean, there's.
And I will stick with makeup.
There's makeup.
That's my final answer.
What is my favorite type of sandwich? It's getting revealing, everyone. If I go to a random place and chicken salad is on the menu.
It's true.
I'm probably going to get chicken salad.
She does like the chicken salad, especially when you put like the grapes in it and the fruit.
I like it all doctored up. Yeah. Don't just give me chicken and mayo. What would I eat every day if I could? I'm not even sure how I'd answer this.
Chicken strips?
Chicken strips? Well...
I don't know.
The clock is ticking.
Yeah, it's ticking quite loudly.
It seems to tick even louder when there's silence.
Ice cream.
Okay. What's my favorite cereal? I don't eat a lot of cereal anymore. I drink protein shakes for breakfast.
I don't ever eat cereal.
I like a lot of different kinds. I mean, I like Special K.
I was going to say that with like the berries in it, maybe.
Yes, with the strawberries. What is my favorite music?
But everything.
We'll just go. Yeah, everything.
It's pretty eclectic. Listen to the iPod.
Yeah, I mean, on my iPod, I have like the top 40 stuff. I have hip hop. I have country.
She's big into the Tayo Cruz right now.
Oh, I like Tayo Cruz. I like Carrie Underwood.
Oh, yeah.
Various country artists. I mean, you name it, I may or may not like.
Yeah. I mean, she spans all the genres.
But so does he. He likes all that different stuff. What is my favorite sports team?
Cardinals?
Yeah, I'd say Cardinals.
St. Louis. Cardinals.
Yeah, St. Louis sports teams. Pretty much Cardinals, Rams. What is my eye color?
Brown.
Yeah. My eyes are just going to look lighter if like light is coming in on them, but they're brown.
They're brown.
That's what it says on my... Doesn't it have your eye color on your driver's license?
Yeah, but I think don't you put that down.
Oh, okay. I thought somebody maybe decided that for me. Like it was proven by the DMV or something. Who is my best friend?
Oh, yes.
You're my best friend.
Well, of course.
You and my sister is my best friend. There are a lot of people I could see as mine.
She needs to work on her definition of best.
I have a small
Second
circle
best
of people
friend.
that are very close to me.
Yes.
That are a combination of family and friends. What is something that you do that I wish you didn't? That you do. If you want me to jump
Leave
in
the
on
light
this.
on in that room.
Leaving lights on, that
usually
kind
pretty
of.
good about it,
Well,
but that
you know,
one-
there's just random little like cleanliness things, which I'm not like a super neat freak, but they're just
Prepared for this one.
they're just you know, like just random little things that either are always left out or always consistently done, you know, not put away or something like that. What is my heritage and where am I from?
Heritage, I believe, is English.
And Irish.
And Irish. I don't know about the Irish part. Or Hispanic, if you
I get asked.
believe the questions that she's asked.
I do get asked by either people who watch our TV station or a lot of people on YouTube or just randomly here and there. I think people think that I am Latin American in some way.
I don't
which
say the Irish.
I can pass. You know, and honestly, that's probably like my name, the name Eddington. I mean,
English,
it's coming from there, but I'm sure there is a lot more to this that my family just hasn't investigated or I haven't investigated. You bake me a cake for my birthday. What kind do you make? I don't know who that question is.
If I bake you...
if you bake me a cake...
If I bake you a cake...
What would it be?
I would go with...
Sorry.
the funfetti.
I like the funfetti.
I might make you a cheesecake.
Ooh, or French silk pie.
Could do that.
Tyler, okay, fun fact about Tyler. He makes a very good Tyler Florence lemon blueberry cheesecake and a very good French silk pie. Did I play any sports?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Go on.
As a cheerleader, all through high school and college. Before that, I think the last... You probably played my...
I did
track and field.
I was in cheerleading in junior high as well, 7th and 8th grade. In 5th grade, yes, I did track. Guess what do you know what I did?
You threw shot put and ran the mile.
Yeah, and the 800 and a couple of relays. But yeah, I did shot put. What the heck? What could I spend hours doing?
Messing around in this room with your makeup. Either putting it on, talking about it on camera, or organizing, editing, watching other YouTube videos. Puts in a ton of time. I'm sure the other people that make videos realize that, but she goes to work, gets back, and she's still working on this stuff when I get home, so she's working all the time. Luckily, she enjoys this.
I do. I really have fun doing this, and the people who watch and take the time to watch and say such nice things. I'm almost getting teary-eyed right now. Oh my gosh. No, I got a really sweet message from somebody the other day. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I'm gonna cry. No, somebody sent me a really sweet Facebook message the other day, and it really, like it made me want to cry when I read it at work, so.
But it's just emotion taking me over.
What is one unique talent that I have?
Tying the cherry stem in a knot in your mouth.
Yes! I am very quick with that. I can do one-arm push-ups. Pretty much wraps up the list, guys.
How'd I do? Did I pass?
I think you did really well. I think you...
Feel free to put a letter grade in the comments.
Oh, no, the fact that there were some of these questions where I was sitting here wondering, like, what would I say? But you actually came out with an answer. That was good stuff. So, awesome. Well, thank you, Tyler, for participating in the tag. It was a long tag. It was an emotional tag at times.
We laughed, we cried.
I literally cried. But thank you so much for tuning in, guys. And I hope that if anybody else does this, post it as a video response, because I think they are really fun videos to watch. And have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.